Okay, the benefits of customer satisfaction. Many firms will lose up to 50% of their customers in 5 years. That's quite a lot. That means they have to gain a lot of new customers because they're losing them every 5 years, or at least half of them. Okay, but the more customers are satisfied, the more loyal they will be, and they will ensure the long-term survival and growth of the company, and you won't lose them. So you need to make sure that your customers are staying loyal, otherwise you're just going to lose them. And the way to keep them loyal is to keep them satisfied. And that creates a win-win situation where the business is growing and surviving in the long term, making profits, and customers are being satisfied. Also, satisfied customers are more profitable to the firm. For example, they have lower acquisition costs. You need fewer new customers to sustain itself. You don't need to even pay a lot of money to gain lots of new customers, because once you've gained them, they're yours. They're going to stay there. Okay, I'll give a good example. Gentlemen, if you pursue a lady, it takes quite a lot of effort and time in the beginning to woo her. But once she's wooed, it obviously takes work to keep the love burning, keep the relationship growing, but it doesn't require the same amount of effort as in the beginning when you needed to woo her. Okay? Sometimes it might even require more effort, but it's a different type of effort. And in the same way, it costs less money for companies to gain new customers, but it does cost them money to keep those customers. Also, you make more money overall because you have more customers purchasing your products. You also have revenue growth. Customers will spend more money over time with your organization because they're loyal and they want to support you. Like there are many people who love Woolworths, especially ladies. They'll buy their clothing, their food, and they'll go there often and just look what new products they have, right? And they'll end up spending more of their money there. Also, cost savings. The customer will begin to learn the ins and outs of your company, how your company works, which people to speak to in your company when they have problems, which costs your company less money over the long term, because it costs money every time an employee needs to explain over a phone call the process of returning an item, right? In future, once the customers learn how to return the item, it's not going to cost your company money anymore to call them and spend time. But with new customers, it's going to cost them that money. Okay, so loyal customers, knowledgeable customers, cost the company less over time. And then referrals, obviously. If loyal customers will refer others, people who love certain products and certain shops will tell their other friends about it. Like my cousin, for example, can't stop speaking about Woolworths, and she always talks about the Woolworths difference, and she's always telling people to buy at Woolworths, right? So she's referring all her friends. And then, of course, price premiums. You can charge more for your products because people trust you, because they're loyal to you, they trust your quality. So it's okay, they don't mind if you charge a little bit extra because they know they're getting quality products.